Hey guys, welcome back to another What If here. Today we are doing what you guys voted on my community section of the channel, which had 5 what ifs, 5 different what ifs that had, of course, like, do you want this part, do you want the next part of this, and this. I had 5 different ones. And well, you guys wanted part 13 of what if Naruto was a girl / female. So here we are. And yeah. Anyway, if you're like, well, I haven't seen the last part, or if you want to know what happened in the last part, there'll be a link in the description down below for the last part. And if you're like, well, I'm new here and I want to know what happened through the entire series, a link will be in the description below for like the playlist. Yeah, anyway, let's get into this. So, where you left off was, like, well, would be as she walks through, even though I know we left off a bit differently, but I'm starting it at the start of the tuning, but not the last stage of the tuning exams. Yeah, so Ryu is Naruto, by the way. So Ryu would walk in. Yeah, she would walk in as she'd be like a couple seconds late, but at least waiting there for a bit longer, because meh. Just mind you, they're also waiting for Sasuke, and yeah. Anyway, as she's cool, as she looks fine, and as she walks up to Shikamaru, she's like, where's Sasuke? It's like, he's not here yet. It's like, yeah, well, you better be here, otherwise he's gonna miss his, chance to become chunin. Yes, chunin. It's like, yeah, but, well, yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like, well, then again, knowing because he's the last Uchiha and all, he'd probably, the Okage would probably put, a special exception, as Ryu'd go, I don't know, it's like, that's possible, because of the, sand, Kages there. And it's it's possible, or because a lot of these people probably came here to see, the last loyal Uchiha of Konoha. So it makes sense. And yeah, I assume I'd go do you like him or that? As you'd go, like him in what way? I'm sure because there's like him as a friend, like him I've got a crush on him, or like him Sakura, or the other guy list, I forgot her name now. Or fangirl type love. It's like, well, yeah, have a crush / love, it's like, you don't know. It's like, sure, he's a teammate, but he's annoying. He always, it's like, sure, I'd say we're possibly friends, but that's about it. As he tends to, he only thinks people who are stronger than him, he sees as, he would acknowledge only people who are stronger than him. Anyone that's weak, he just thinks they're worthless. So, yeah, I'm considering, I came from a point where I was weak and all, or according to him, I was weak, yeah. So, it'd be interesting to see. As it'd go, well, yeah, as he would then, of course, start, as the part would come down, as he starts saying, what he generally does, and they look as they see, one, I think Maro goes, that's strange, I should have been fighting twice, but, oh well, I guess he like dropped out or something like that, but something's not right here. As he looks over to Ryu, as Ryu kind of nods like, yes, there is. As he like nods, it's like, yeah, there is something odd here. What's going on? And yeah, like everyone else doesn't really care, but those two suspect that something is going to happen or going, or like, yeah, they know something's going to happen. Something's not right. Because, you know, like, you generally can't just straight up, you know, like, afterwards go, oh, yeah, I'm going to bail out, you know, they said you can't, or, I don't know, did they? I don't know, tell me in the comments down below, guys. But, yeah. Also, who do you want her to be with, like, the ship? Because I'm not going to start that yet, but, yeah, be interesting. You guys tell me in the comments down below. But, yeah. Anyway, so Ryu, like, of course he'd go, can Ryu, Uzumaki, and Neji Hyuga stay down here? All the rest of the people that passed the last test, can you just go up to, like, you know, to the kind of, up until the place where they went. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, as the rest go up there, of course they're kind of like, you know, curious what this girl, you know, will be able to do. As kind of Kuma's like, you better not lose to Hugo. It's like, I thought you would have told me that when it came to a Uchiha, like, to, you know, that Uchiha. It's just like, that too, you better not lose to them. As he's like, well, I don't know what beef you've got with the Hugo, but I'm not going to lose to anyone here. As he's like, well, if you have to use my chakra, you know what you have to do. As she's like, yeah, I know. As she at least pull on a little bit, like she's still going to use her own chakra, but she'll at least pull on a little bit, so she's got like slit eyes, but they're not red, they're still her blue eyes. Yeah, so it's like blue slitted eyes, so it's like she's pulling very little QB chakra at the moment. As he shouts begin, as he jumps back, as well, she'd run straight at him. And well, yeah, after, of course, well, no, she wouldn't run directly at him, as she would do the summoning jutsu. No, not summoning jutsu, the multi-shadow clone jutsu. She'd create around 100 as they all run towards Neji, as they're looking for a weak point. Like, you know, a weak point, or like something to take advantage of, as she spots out of the corner, like she kind of, as they kind of all get dispelled, but she's now sifting through through the knowledge, and that, as she kind of sees that the one side clones, like Ryu clone, clone 95, got, like, it got through the barrier, but then it was dispelled as the Hugo was spinning. As she's like, so I guess only gives near 360 degrees view. She kind of smirks. It's like, guess that's not all perfect. As she then, of course, like, she would then do, another 100, just to, like, kind of start wearing him down. As, after kind of a little bit, he decides to go on, like, the attack, as then she, of course, does the substitution jutsu. Vlog, as then, as he hits, of course, as it reveals it to be a log, as she then appears behind her and she's like, where is she? Where is she? She couldn't have gone far. As you know, he's got the Byakugan activated as he then feels like as he then goes flying into the wall, as he then had no idea she was behind him. As that like, what is like as he pulls himself from the wall, it's like, how did you get behind me? It's like, wow, it seems like the Hyuga eye doesn't give you 360-degree view, otherwise you would have seen me coming. So I find its weak point. I find its weak point for you, Neji. I find your eyes a weakness. Only gives you near 360, not 360 degrees field of view. Only gives you around 355 to 350 degrees of view. So I managed to sneak in without you realizing when I did the substitution. And well, I was just standing there for a minute seeing if you could find me, but it seemed it wasn't so I decided to whack you into the wall. As he's like, damn it. As she then starts to push on Neji, as Neji then switched to doing, of course, the 64 palms, as because he's like, as he goes out to put because I think you are the one who underestimated me, as she kind of as he goes, but you should end this. There's no way she can continue with her chakra network unblocked, as she goes, oh, I think you're the one that's underestimating me, Neji, as she pulls on more of the Nine Tails' chakras than not the one-tailed cloak forms, but the cloak itself without the tail forms. As Neji's like, what? How is this possible? She shouldn't be able to use her chakra. All the points were blocked. Yeah. As everyone is just surprised, how is this girl doing it? Yeah. They're just surprised. Her chakra system, it was blocked. It hit all the chakra points, but how is she still able to use her chakra? Obviously that's, thanks to Kuruma. As of course Kuruma's blast of chakra reopened all the points. So yeah. As Ryu says, well, it seems like you're the one that underestimated me, Neji. As she slowly opens her eyes and looks up to Neji, him. Yeah, now time for me to show you what I can do. As then of course she vanishes. As she of course starts beating Neji up. As then it would continue like in canon the rest of the fight. And up until of course what was it, the explosion, I forgot what that was caused by. But yeah, whatever that was caused by, obviously, that would all still would still go the same way. And yeah, and Neji's like, damn it, I should have realised that it was only Shadow Clone, that is your go-to jutsu. Afterwards, she goes, I failed 3 times. I failed twice at the Genin exams. There was always just one jutsu on there that I could never perform. And do you know what that was? I was like, no, what was it? It was quite simply the clone jutsu. And now look where I am. See? Fate didn't grind me. Like, if she was fated to win, then get back up and fight Neji. Show me that I'm wrong. Otherwise, you being down there shows that my way of thinking that fate doesn't exist. Fate doesn't. You can always change your fate. You can change anything. As he starts thinking what he does in canon. Actually leaves as kind of the crowd roars in excitement as he then, of course, as the doctor says, well, no, he won't, as he would, of course, still realise that Sasuke's not here yet, as he'd be going, as he would look up at, the third Kage, as he's just like, tell him that to disqualify Sasuke Uchiha for not being here, as of course these snakes, of course, dressed up as the Kage for the sand, as guys, come on, Sarutobi, I think it's, can't we just move his match to near the end? So, because a lot of people here probably only came here to see Sasuke fight the last loyal Uchiha to the Leaf Village, as he ponders over it, he thinks over it, as he's like, let's do that. But if he doesn't arrive after that, then he fails. He will then be disqualified. As he doesn't want to, but he kind of has to agree with that, as he knows that's the best that Sarutobi will do. That's the most that Sarutobi would do. As he kind of nods head here. Let's hope he comes then. As of course, I think Army member that would come down and tell him, as it's like, right, it seems like Sasuke's match has been moved forward. Forward a bit. So, as he then calls the next two, which would generally all go down from there as canon. As of course, Kakashi and Sasuke will arrive as Kakashi would go, we're not late, are we? It's like, you're lucky we already pushed back his match, Kakashi. It was the second match and we had to push him back. You're lucky. If he was a minute more late, then he would have been disqualified. As he's like, phew, as he sees Ryu up there, as he's like, well, at least she wasn't, it seems like she got through to her next match. As he'd go up there as he sits down with Sakura. Yeah, I'm not really sure where he's sat, but yeah. That would go off like canon the fight, because nothing really would change there. Sasuke would still learn what he did. He would still pretty much only learn the Chidori in 1 month period of time. It's like, so he's not a prodigy, because if he only managed to learn the Chidori in a month, with of course the Sharingan's help, but yeah, Ruby managed to master, what was it, 3 or 4 tails of of the chakra cloak. 4 tails of the chakra cloak, I think I remember saying 4 tails, and she also got the summoning jutsu. It's like, yeah, I know some jutsu is not really that hard, but obviously she had to learn, obviously, how much chakra to use and that to obviously summon like Gamma Bunto or that. So yeah. So she learned more in a month. And plus she was like out for a bit. Oh, and she also learned how to walk on water. So yeah, she learned three things in the space of a month, where Kashi pretty much only taught him one thing. So yeah, so if Sasuke's a prodigy, then Ryu must just be a genius then, or in canon he'd be Naruto would be it'd be Naruto would be the genius, but yeah. So yeah, anyway. Yeah. As of course then, he'd he'd do the sign to start the invasion. As Sasuke would, as Gaara would then run off, as Sasuke would chase after Gaara, as of course the Genjutsu would start falling, as she goes as Ryu go, why am I feeling sleepy? As he's like, right, this is as Kuma flashes a bit of his chakra through her system, as she goes, what? It's like, yeah, that must have been, it's like, who's a Genjutsu now? Come on. That stupid Uchiha has gone after the one-tailed Jinchuriki. I was just like, yeah, but first I need to get my orders from our sensei Kakashi's. As it's just like, but I'm pretty sure that's all your sensei's gonna want. As he'd go over, and yeah, I think Sakura's on that team. I think so. Yeah, as he'd go, just as he's about to say, Sakura will go wake up Ryu and Shikamaru. Of course, Ryu and Shikamaru already come as she's like, Kashi, you called for me? As he kind of goes, huh? Oh, Ryu and, you to go with Sakura, to be Sasuke's backup. And they're like, yes, Kakashi. As, he'd go, and take Paku too. He would be able to track Sasuke. Yeah, he would be able to track Sasuke down with his scent. So okay, as of course Kakashi, does the summoning jutsu and summons Paku, as he's like, yo Kakashi. He's like, I'm sorry Paku, we don't have time. And yeah, can you track down Sasuke? As he's like, okay, as they kind of start chasing after Sasuke, as of course the battle kind of that goes down, the battles that kind of go down in between them and Sasuke happens. As Sakura still gets pinned to the tree, because I don't really see anything else changing there. But yeah, as of course, as Ryu and Sasuke's like, what are you doing here? You can't beat him. It's like, wow, Sasuke, it seems like you've retreated to using the curse mark. You must be tired. Yeah, she's like, but for me, I haven't shown my true strength yet. As she will then go into, as Kuma's like, time for us to beat him down, show him who's truly the strongest. As she would, call upon the four-tailed chakras, like Kuma's chakra, as she'd yeah, as of course, you know, of course, right next to Sasuke, kind of back there, as she'd see like Ryu get like chakra around this red chakra. Then she'd first show one tailed, then two tails, then three. Then all of a sudden it would bubble black as four tails would appear. As that would be a roar. Like he's pretty much supersonic roar. As she looks over to Gaara, she goes, "Wow, time to beat you, Gaara." As she like vanishes, she sends like the tree branch in the opposite direction. Like she does go forward, but she launches the tree branch in the opposite direction. So she goes forward, the tree branch gets launched backwards. Yeah, slamming into a tree and getting stuck halfway. As Sasuke's like, "Damn, I'm lucky I moved." Yeah, she's like, as he's also like, "And she's this strong. What's going on? Why is she this strong?" Yeah, as like, she's battling. As she's doing quite a good job of keeping Gaara occupied, and as of course Gaara's been punched down. As Gaara's like, "No, I won't lose. I won't lose the likes of you." As you then, as a massive beast all of a sudden appears. As of course Kuro's like, seems like he's bringing out all the stops. It's like, as Kuro would go, well, as long as he doesn't go to sleep, Shikaku won't be released from his seal, as it seems to be a weak one. Yeah. As of course, sadly for them, they do like he does do the hand signs as I think he says play possum jutsu, something like that. As he then, as his head knocks forward, as Shikaku's like, "Yeah, I'm free, boys, let's go. It seems like I've got something down there that I can kill. Let's go and play." As he's crazy. As Kuro's just like, he's like, damn, he's just like, damn, I guess Shikaku just went insane being sealed inside that boy. Yeah. As he's like, I thought you would have went insane being sealed inside of, well, me, a girl's body, considering, you're male afterwards. He's like, well, technically we don't exactly have a gender, we just take on the appearance of, right, yeah, we just take, I'd seem more, masculine, but, I'm neither male or female, or, in other words, I could be both. I am both, and I am not both. I'm genderless, we're all genderless, but yeah. I guess to you I am, anyway, as it's like, damn, what do I do now? It's like, why is only one tail? Come on, you've got 4 tails of my power. It's like, yes, but don't forget the 4th card only sealed half of you inside of me, so I'm probably only building 2.5. Or no, 2 times, probably 2 tails of your full power, as he kind of thinks. So, well, yeah, that may be true, but still, that's plenty enough to take him down. As you just think, as he's just like, damn, it's just a shame it's just like, great, I can always do the transformation jutsu. As he goes, what that lowly transformation jutsu that's you know you only be able to dispel that. It's like, I'm not on about that, I'm on about my transformation jutsu. As he thinks is like, well, that may work if you transform into something other than the that your version of transformation jutsu may just work. She goes, well, let's hope so. As you do as of course, Shikaku would do like sand coffin as you shout out transformation jutsu. As just a boom, as a big explosion, and then all of a sudden, like Kuma appears. Of course, not actually Kuma, just like a transformed state Naruto. Ryu is like, it seemed like it was just the. I'm not really. Shoot, I'm just hit for it's like it's like, right, you're not used to walking on all fours yet. Well, it's like, well, I am when it comes to 1 to 4 tails, but not this tall. And plus, I've got 9 tails. I'm only using like 4 tails of your chakra. As Sasuke's just like, that's 9 tails. What's going on? The battle kind of commences now. As it's like just like a battle, like the battle of the tailed beasts. As most people have stopped, as they're either going to be killed, like if they think about if Shikaku gets beat, which is almost guaranteed now that Kuma seems to be free, then they're thinking about then Kuma could easily turn around and come and destroy us, as they're just like most of them watching the battle. The only 2 people that aren't is Sarutobi and I always forget his name, and the snake son in Orochimaru. They're the only 2 that are still battling it out, but they did kind of stop for like a couple of seconds to look over. I was just like, damn it, this cell must be really, like, this cell must have failed. But then he kind of, but then he's like, wait, but I don't, as he thinks, it's like, that real damn, she's using her form of the transformation jutsu to seem like she's, in the QB state, but she's not. As Orochimaru just looks over her, she's like, and she's a perfect Jinchuriki, that's what he thinks, but or that Kuma escaped, as he's kind of thinking, do I finish the battle off here, or do I run and leave him alive? What do I do? As he kind of like think for a bit, as then Sarutobi kind of jumps back, seeing an opening, as he's obviously pondering. It's like, as of course Orochimaru's like, but then it's possible that she's, what do I do? Do I risk? As it's like, as he hasn't done well. No, he then like, I know what I can do. I can summon. I can do the Sakunokage's jutsu and bring them back to life. As obviously 2 coffins would pop out of the ground, being the first and second Hokage. As then Orochimaru would walk over and place 2 kunai into them, 1 each. Of course, feeling, I think, this ceiling thing or that, whatever it was. As then fight, as of course that fight would end as it did, with Sarutobi doing the doing the what's it called, the Reaper Death Seal. as he manages to rip out Orochimaru's arms. As Orochimaru's now not able to use jutsu, as he pretty much says fall back, as of course the Saiyans see him, falling back, as the sound, any of the sound shinobi that are alive also fall back, and that as the sound are just trying, as the sound are either trying to get out of that, and that as but like they're just watching at the moment, two Jinju, two pretty much tailed beasts now going out, like, going to fall out, as Sasuke is just, what's going on, as Sasuke's like, as of course, Ken would go, like, Uchiha's still here, it's like, maybe he can help, so as he'd go, what do you mean? Well, you said that once like the person of Shikaku goes to sleep, would release him, so if he wakes up he'd then be sealed back, right? As Kurama's like, right, like I can hold him down, as it's like there's that, and it's like, I know that's the tailed beast ball, but I don't exactly want to do it right here, right now, as well, the amount of destruction it would cause, and not too far from Konoha, as the explosion may literally end up wiping like that out, and I don't exactly want to do that. As he's like, well, I guess that is a plan. As she kind of says, oh, Sasuke, I know you're there, come out. As Sasuke's like, what do you want? What do you want? Get up on top of my head. It's like, what? It's like, you heard me, get up on top of me and I'll tell you the plan in a second. As he runs over, as he jumps up onto Kurama's head, as she's like, oh, and don't worry, I haven't released Kurama, he's still very much sealed inside. This is just my transformation jutsu. Is that your transformation jutsu? What do you mean by that? Well, I came up with a form of a transformation jutsu which would physically transform me into the person or object. So it's like a lot less. It's a lot easier to do, as it only requires chakra to do the initial transformation. But once it's done, it doesn't need no more chakra. It's like it's not constantly consuming a bit of chakra like most of the other transformation jutsus require. He's like, huh. He's like, well done, what's your plan? It's like, well, I can only hold a Shikaku down, but you need to rake. I forget, what's his name? I'm forgetting all their names now. Damn it. It's like, you need to wake him up. It's like, I was just like, what? How? I was just like, oh, I don't know anything. Punch him, kick him, hit him in the balls. I don't know, do anything. Wake him up. I just then it'd be a lot easier to fight with one that doesn't know how to fight in their Jinchuriki, in their Toby state. As he goes, goes, well, I'm pretty sure you don't know how to fight either. It's like, well, true, but now we know that my transformation jutsu works, we can start to learn how to fight in this state, but I don't know if it works in my mindscape. We'll have to check that out later, won't we, Kurama? I was kind of like, yeah. I was like, as he kind of like, he's like, yeah, I guess we realise, like, he kind of, he blushes a bit, as, yeah. So he kind of thinks, like a female nine-tailed Beast hasn't really happened. He thinks, oh, if what she said is true, then I was like, no, I need focus right now. I need to watch the battle. Yeah. Yeah. Seems like a little foxy fox there. A little nine-tailed demon fox is possibly getting a crush on Ryu. Ooh. Anyway, and yeah, so as mind you, when she mentioned punch him in the balls, I don't care, just wake him up somehow. As Sasuke's just like, oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah. As he'd flinch a bit, as she'd then be able to hold Shikaku down as he'd punch Gaara on the head, quite hard. As he's like, as Shikaku's like, no, I just got here, I don't wanna go, no. As he'd vanish. Well, as of course he'd be sealed, and the eyes, of course, turn back to what they were before, like Gaara's eyes, as Gaara gets up, as Naruto then gives one. Well, no, not Naruto. Well, Ryu in her transformed Kuma state whacks Gaara's body, as of course she of course kind of figures out it'd put quite a heavy deal on him. Oh, I'm making Gaara female. Oops. On him. As Kuma's just like, huh, and it's like, I guess Ryu's he thinks to himself, like, Ryu's probably forgotten that she's still pulling, 4 tails of chakra from me. Guess she's able to handle the burden a lot more. Seems like it. As this fight's been going on for a good 2 hours now. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd say, like that. As of course you'd, fall down, as of course you'd poof and fall down, as Gaara, he's exhausted, as she's like, Sasuke, I'm gonna detransform, you're gonna have to jump off my head, as she's like, right, as he lands on the tree, as a massive poof sound can be heard, as she lands on the tree, as she kind of looks at herself, and she's like, right, as then she of course lets go of the chakra, as of course she's like, as at first it's like, maybe it didn't hit me that. As she almost fell. Well, yeah, she fell off the tree. As she hit the floor, she's like, she gets up, as she slowly walks over to Gaara. She of course taught ninjutsu sim like he did in canon, but yeah. As Gaara, as then Tamari and Konkuro would pick Gaara up, as they would then leave, as Sasuke would just look at her, just like, leave them. The war is over if they sound. And plus we need to get back and help out. There's more, as of course Gaara would go, as he would go, I forgot, Tamari, Konkuro, as Konkuro looks at it, it's like, yeah, Gaara? As guys like, I'm sorry. as they just look at one another. It's like, it's alright, Gara. As they just look, as Conqueror and Tomorrow just look puzzled at one another. Yeah. Yeah, and she thinks it's like, yeah. Okay, so of course, I think he fell asleep, I'm not really sure. I don't know, he was definitely quite injured, to say the least. Yeah. Damn, I'm getting tired. Anyway. So yeah, it's because they rush back as, like, any of the Sand Shinobi that did manage to escape are fleeing to their village. As, like, the war is over. The Leaf Village stand, the Leaf of One. Yeah. As, of course, yeah. Of course, she's just rushing over to, of course, where her thingy took, leave for the Kages. So I was just like, no, I wasn't able to save him, no. Damn it, she thinks, damn it, why? Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, she's crying a bit as she would, he was like a grandfather or that to her. So she cries a bit. But yeah, and of course a couple of days later the funeral for the further Kage happens. As of course she walks out in her all black dresses. Konohamaru, of course, stands right next to her. As Konohamaru is just like, oh, why did he have to die? This isn't fair. Why did he have to die? As he's just crying, as she's just like, yeah, as she just just cuddles him. I was like, I know, why did he have to die? Yeah. But at least his death wasn't in vain. As he'd go, what do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? It's like, well, I guess he died like he wanted to. He died protecting Konoha, protecting all of us. He gave his life so he could live another day, so he could, continue on, so he could fight another battle. So, yeah, it's like, still, it's not fair. Why did it have to be him? Yeah, she's just, she's just there being like his emotional support person for now. And that's where I'm going to end it here, guys. So, in the next part, we'll probably be going through these Tsunade retrieval arc. And yeah. And well, that's it. So if you guys have enjoyed this, if you enjoyed it so much, channel, listen more just like this, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next What If video to do, and hey, good bye.